Hey guys, it's Katie, and today's video is a little bit different. For those in my community all know too well, a hobby that I recently picked up are Gunpla, which are basically model plastic kits. You can actually see one in the back that I built on stream right there. And you guys obviously know that I have a love for gaming as well. So what if we combined Gunpla and gaming? Well, I want to say a huge thank you to Pachi for gifting me the game Mech Builder that comes out on July 16th. And in this video, I'm going to be showcasing the game to you guys. Mech Builder is a relaxing puzzle game inspired by model building, or Gunpla. You're going to experience the relaxing process of building a model kit with complete freedom of over 50 puzzles. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so once you get into the game, this is what the title screen will look like. As you guys can see, I have a lot of kits that I've built in this game already, and I've already decorated on my shelves. What's cool is once you finish a kit, the Gunpla that you built will be available for you to move around and decorate these shelves, which is such a small detail, but I'm a stickler for these kind of things. But you won't unlock this title screen until you finish the tutorial Gunpla, which are all different variations of the other kind of like designs in the game. So there are different types of Gunpla, and I'm going to go through some of them with you. So we have the chibi grade, we have the mecha head, sorry. As you can see, I went ham. I did all of these because I really wanted to decorate my title screen. We have the medieval, inspired by medieval, obviously. We have the Mecha inspired by Evangelion. We have the medium grade. We have mech formers, Mechaijus, which I am really excited. I want to build this guy because I just recently watched Ultraman Rising, and come on, tell me you don't see Ultraman in that, all right? And then we have Mechzord, and then we have the hard grade. I haven't done any of the hard grade ones yet because I'm a little scared, a little intimidated, but all good. But as you can see, there's a variety of different Gunplas that you can build, which will be exciting for something that I will show you guys a bit later. But for now, let's just do a chibi grade because these aren't too bad. So once you get in, you have a mat and all of the trays, and those who are familiar with the model kits or have done model kits IRL know that these are quite accurate. And I love even just moving around the trays, the sounds are pretty accurate too. But what I love about this is when I build my model kits IRL, I'm very messy and unorganized. But here, since we have the little tabs, we can just put them off to the side and organize them like this. All right, now that I have all the trays out of the way, we have our mat, and you can actually change the color up here in the corner. There are various different colors that you can pick from. I'm going to stick with, actually I'll go with gray because you can never go wrong with gray, right? So once that is all settled and you have your area looking clean and ready, you can press T for the manual, which will pop up the manual for the Gunpla, and you can just get started. So we need trays A, trays B, you have your little nippers, and then this is one of my favorite parts, is just the satisfying sound of the clippers on the plastic. It's just so nice. And another thing is, I don't know if you guys see that, but there are little like bits and pieces of the plastic kit on the mat. Again, I'm a stickler for like tiny details like this, so I love that this is included. And then we just grab them and then we start building. And the sounds are so satisfying. This game is so relaxing. I played it for like hours the other day. When I'm usually playing this, I'm either watching, a YouTube video on the side, or I'm watching my Twitch streams or listening to my own music. But yeah, I don't know if you guys do this, but for me, obviously when you're doing real model kits, you only use the certain sections that the instructions give you. But in this game, I just like to clip everything and then kind of figure it out as I go. And that's why it's more of like a a puzzle game in a way as well, because it doesn't directly tell you kind of like what to do. You kind of just figure it out as you go, but I kind of like that about this game. Okay, those arms took me a minute, I ain't gonna lie. All right, I'm just gonna keep moving my stuff here onto the legs. Oh, that's so satisfying. Have you guys ever seen those videos of like people who do Gunpla builds, but then they just speed it up and you just listen to all the like little snips that they do? Yeah, I love those videos. They're so satisfying. Oh my god. Snip, snip, snip. All right. Put that into place. That goes there. That goes there. And the more you play, the more you kind of like can see where each of the pieces go, since the manuals don't tell you exactly where they're supposed to go. My guy looks so funny without his like body. Rock, guys, time for my favorite part, is like putting all the main pieces together. This is my favorite part, especially when I'm doing real model kits. It's just putting everything together and then seeing your creation. Okay, I think these go... Oh, are these flipped? They're flipped. They're flipped. They are flipped. Oh, hold on. There we go. They were flipped. So another thing that's cool about this game is that they even have the detailed stickers, and you can change the color. So I think for this one, I'm gonna go with simple gray. And I like how like the little cursor is even the tiny little tweezers that you use. I don't know if you guys use tweezers for your stickers, but I definitely do, because I'm kind of like a perfectionist like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these stickers on. I love this game. It's so fun. It's so relaxing. It's also nice because it's like, as much as I love, you know, building Gunpla, sometimes it's just a big mess or it takes a long time. This is like a more casual way of doing model kits. You just, it has the same, like it's just the same part of my brain, if that makes sense. It's just so satisfying. The sounds, everything. All right, and it's done. But another thing that I wanted to show you guys in this game is some of the Gunpla are colored and some aren't colored, and you can change it. But you can also change it for pretty much any Gunpla. It doesn't have to be this model kit. It can be any other model kit, even the ones that are colored. You can change the colors for them. For every model kit that you do, there'll be a little color palette or color scheme at the bottom that the dev thinks would suit that kit. But for me, I think I'm gonna change a couple of these. So my favorite color is pink. So let's change some of these aspects to pink. So I'm gonna change the orange parts to pink. So you can really personalize these kits to your liking. Ooh, look at that. See, I kind of like this as is. Complemented with the blue and the gray. I kind of like this as is. And there you go. You have your own little Gunpla or model kit. Another thing that's cool is that there's a photo mode. So if you want to take a little snapshot of your completed Gunpla, you can take a little picture and it'll save on your PC, and it'll be nice to see your little collection. So once you completed about 20 of the model kits in the game, which honestly isn't too hard, especially if you get hooked in like I did, you will unlock Kit Bash, which is a real thing that people do in the Gunpla or model kit hobby. If you don't know what kit bashing is, it's basically taking pieces from different kits and bashing them together to make your own little creation. So for this kit bashing section, I made them matte red, and the reason for that is because when you get into it, when you add your model kits that you are wanting to bash together, they're actually going to show up in grayscale. They're not going to be colored, so you can fully customize it to your liking. And obviously, as you can see, the only kits that will be available to you are the ones that you've already completed. So if you haven't done all of them, these are just gonna be locked until you do them. So I'm trying to think which kits I want to combine. I think I want to do this guy because he looks pretty cool. So let me show you some of the modes in kit bashing. So we have the group mode, which basically means when you click pieces together as such, you can confirm and then you can independently move that piece. I forgot a couple pieces here, which can happen, but that's totally okay. We can just put them back and then group them again like so. And then now this piece can independently move. If you want to ungroup a piece, you can just click on that piece, press back, and now that piece is off. What's cool is, let's say the left and right side of a Gunpla or kit that you're doing are pretty much symmetrical. If you don't feel like grouping all of these again and then doing all of that, you can just duplicate it. So if I press duplicate and I press this, I can duplicate it and then I can just flip. And so now I have two arm pieces of this kit. I don't think I want to use any other pieces from this kit, so I'm just going in and I'm deleting everything and back. So now we have these arm pieces, and now we can go on to another kit and see where we can add. So I really like this mode. I think it's super cool and really like challenges you to be creative. Let's see, who do I want? What do I want to use? Maybe, let's see this. Would that be cool? Could be. Let's try it. But yeah, it really challenges your creativity. I remember when I first did the kit bashing in the demo, I spent a lot of time in this section alone, just testing everything out and seeing what I thought would look cool. I'm still not the best at it, but that's what's fun about this, is that you can try different things and be creative in different ways. Let's say you want this piece here. You can move it to the back like so and place it like this. It looks a little wonky for me, so I'm gonna want to rotate it like that. And then I can do this piece as well. I'm gonna send it to the back. I actually kind of like this one like this. Do I? Yeah, a little bit. Boom. Okay. We got something going on. So let's see, what legs am I gonna give my little dude? Let's see, what does his legs look like? Oh, those are pretty cool. Gonna put the leg right there. I think, oh, that fits nicely. Okay. And now I'm gonna duplicate this leg. And then I'm gonna flip. And there we go. Now this is just a simple bashing of kits that you can do. It looks kind of silly. Maybe if we start coloring this, it'll maybe look a bit better. So let's see what colors we can come up with. Okay, wait, this is pretty cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I quite like this. And then we can do our little photo mode and take a little picture of it. He's not centered. But yeah, this is what I mean by like the photo mode will come in handy for this specific part of the game, because of course all of the creations that you make, you want to take a photo of it. You want to show off. I did not use this mechanic to the fullest of its abilities. Like I said, you can really get creative, and the possibilities are pretty much endless with things that you can do, especially since you can like take off like the tiniest pieces from certain kits. You can create pretty much anything your heart desires. So the final mode in this game is the time trial, but as you can see, I haven't unlocked it because it requires you to complete all the models in the game. I'm assuming that it's going to be exactly what it is, a time trial where you do the kits at a specific time, or maybe you're timing yourself to see how fast you can build the kits. So yeah, that is Mech Builder. I hope that I was able to give you guys a little insight of what the game is all about. If you're interested in the game, there is actually currently a free demo on Steam where you get, I believe, 5 kits, and you also get a trial of the kit bashing, which again, I think the kit bash part is one of my favorite parts of this game because again, you can be super creative with all the things that you can build. And yeah, the game comes out on July 16th. I hope that you guys check it out and give it a lot of love. And again, I want to say a huge thank you to Don Pachi for allowing me to showcase this game to you guys before it gets released. And yeah. Oh, he got a skinny waist. Sorry.